Colorado. In case you haven't heard it enough yet, crossover and SUV sales have already been going gangbusters across the world, driven heavily by soaring demand inside US. Volkswagen has mostly were required to watch this feeding frenzy in the sidelines. America has long been the uncrackable nut for VW, though with the aging Touareg being superseded through the handsome Atlas plus the similarly dated first-generation Tiguan being replaced for 2018, things could possibly be on a long overdue upswing. Slowly but surely, Volkswagen is creating for lost time and for broken promises. VW suffered greater than a flesh wound inside the wake of that infamous Dieselgate scandal. Nevertheless, the prescription forward motion is to introduce a great deal of new metal to regain customers. "We're trying to regain our customers' trust and rebuild vehicles," said VW Product and Technology Manager Mark Gillies. "New vehicles would be the lifeblood to the present business. We headed to Colorado for that launch on the 2018 Volkswagen Tiguan, that will make VW into a bigger player inside the critical mid-size SUV space, peeling customers far away from stalwarts just like the Honda CR-V, Toyota RAV4, and Ford Escape." The 2018 Tiguan rides about the same MQB architecture since the Golf and Atlas, sharing with those vehicles VW's polished expertise in packaging. Although Europe gets both short and long wheelbase versions with the Tiguan, the latter are going to be on offer here within the States. That means 10.6 inches of more length in comparison to the first-gen Tiguan, along with 58% more cargo capacity on Tauro models. Front-wheel drive models come standard using a third row of seating, while all-wheel drive models can also add it as a standalone $500 option on any trim level. Unsurprisingly, your third row would work only for kids, but an average-sized adult could manage for brief rides within a pinch. That's more than is usually said for your jump seats inside Nissan Rogue. Where the Tiguan shines is within how easily the next row folds down and slides forward, revealing a generous opening for rear seat passengers. In terms of overall size, the Tiguan is slightly greater than most of their key competitors, yet still well shy a vast amount of larger Atlas. Although the Tiguan shares its underpinnings using the Golf, dynamically, they believe more like distant cousins than close siblings. That starts while using Tiguan's new 2.0-liter turbocharged four-cylinder, the one engine for US models. Mated in an 8-speed automatic, the 184-horsepower cycle engine relies on a modified Miller combustion cycle for improved efficiency, yielding 35 lb-ft more torque yet 14 fewer HP compared to outgoing 2.0T. The new engine is sluggish from the line even as we climb from Denver up to the surrounding mountains, snaking through twisting ribbons of pavement and rough dirt roads aboard a front-wheel drive Tiguan with 3 rows. Peak 221 lb-ft torque will come in early at 1,600 revolutions per minute and stays perfectly flat until 3,940 revolutions per minute. Even so, the long pedal travel means the Tiguan is definitely a step or two behind that you expected. Even from the meet with the rev range, from 4,400 revolutions per minute to 6,000, in which the new EA888 four-cylinder makes max HP, the engine feels coarse and resistant. It doesn't help which the 8-speed automatic transmission is occasionally lazy to downshift. Evidently this can be mitigated by switching the shift lever into sport. A big caveat is the fact that our entire route was at altitudes between 5,100 feet to roughly 8,000 feet. No doubt the thin air was played an important part in all that huffing and puffing, even having a turbocharger aboard. However, if we previously drove a pre-production Passat on this engine, it disappointed than the pleasantly zippy 1.8-liter turbo it replaces. Volkswagen may also tag within the Cycle 2.0 liter to exchange the 1.8T within the Beetle, as well since the next generation Jetta. On the plus side, the Tiguan rides wonderful. It tracks confidently around the highway. Potholes and expansion joints are of little concern towards the M-Cube platformed family hauler, while bumpy dirt roads don't transmit much inside way of nasty vibrations into your cabin. Germany engineered the Tiguan to meet Americans' preference for quick driving, as well as in that respect it's spot on. The brakes, too, are certainly not overly grabby and intuitive to modulate. Steering feel and handling will be the victims in this focus on comfort. None with the Golf's fun or maybe the Atlas poised capability come through. There's a fairly large dead spot on center, and although steering does build weight the way it approaches lock, it doesn't gain much of anything inside way of feedback. In all-wheel drive models together with the active control rotary drive select knob, you may customize the steering or powertrain the way you like, but even these modes offer just minor improvements. The Mazda CX-5, Ford Escape, and Hyundai Tucson might be more rewarding their driving, though the Tiguan might be on top in the event it comes for the interior. The redesigned cabin can be another big breakthrough, expressing clean and intuitive design which will age well. Starting with the tuned Tiguan Model S would be the base, VW's new MIB2 infotainment takes center stage. Integrated smoothly in the center stack, the 8-inch display boasts clear and bright graphics in addition to Bluetooth, Android Auto and Apple CarPlay standard on all models. The seats are supportive rather than overly bolstered, visibility around is top-notch, plus the multiple USB ports helps keep the whole family charged up. Overall materials are wonderful quality. We also noticed little or no road or wind noise on our many highway miles. Base Tiguan S models start at $26,245 with front-wheel drive, coming standard with 17-inch aluminum wheels, LED taillights, a rear camera, as well as a 6.5-inch computer screen. The bulk of sales inside the segment happen at about $30,000. Hence the volume seller will be the Say, which can be purchased in at $29,980. Most customers will likely be more than happy with all the keyless entry, larger 8-inch display, synthetic fox leather interior with heated front seats, an 8-way power driver's seat, dual-zone climate control, and blind spot monitoring with rear cross-traffic alert. Spring with the $33,450 sell for getting bigger 18-inch wheels, a panoramic sunroof usually $1,200 on S or Say trims, navigation, adaptive cruise control with stop and go, and remote start. Atop the heap may be the $37,150 sell premium. That's plenty of scratch. However, it comes positively loaded towards the gills with 19-inch wheels, LED headlights, leather seats and trim, Fender audio, a hands-free tailgate, a 360-degree camera, park assist, and VW's version of Audi's snazzy digital cockpit. It seems a bit of an oversight to offer the digital cockpit instrument display purely available at this kind of high level. Gets hotter seems such as the sort of thing people would easily purchase if the cell trim were just a little more expensive. That said, the $850 driver assist package for lesser models includes automatic emergency braking with pedestrian detection, blind spot monitoring, rear cross-traffic alert with autonomous braking, lane keep assist, the 360-degree camera, adaptive cruise, and parking sensors with rear autonomous braking. Later on inside model year, the Tiguan could possibly get an Reline appearance package for $1,795 on sale and $1,495 on sale premium trims. Built in Mexico specifically to the U.S., the revolutionary Tiguan is certainly a step inside a more competitive direction for VW, even when it's not only a joy they are driving. In fact, if you such as last Tiguan a great deal, it is possible to still buy it. It'll stay at dealers to the foreseeable future because the Tiguan Limited. VW says so it wants to watch itself across SUV segments wherever possible, and requirement for smaller sized models is high enough to justify keeping the all-girl around. Given the amount bigger the 2018 Tiguan is, VW doesn't expect much cannibalization through the Limited. While we still be interested in how this Tiguan's engine fares at altitudes nearer to sea level, for the time being, it's pretty sure Volkswagen needs to be on the grocery list if comfort, utility, and plenty of available tech are priorities. Who knows, maybe this family-friendly crossover will be the nutcracker Volkswagen continues to be long needed. 2018 Volkswagen Tiguan specifications. Late summer 2017. Price: $26,245 base. Engine: 2.0 liters turbocharged DOC 16 valve I-4184 HP at 4,4006 revolutions per minute, 221 lb-ft at 1,6003 940 revolutions per minute. Transmission: 8-speed automatic. Layout: 4-door, 57-passenger, front engine, Ford SUV. EPA mileage: 212,227 miles per gallon city hui. LXWXH: 185.1 by 72.4 by 65.3 inches, wheelbase. 109.8 inches, weight. 3,7804, 043 pounds, 060 miles per hour, 8.2 seconds, top speed. No.